Welcome back to the EdPodia CA Discussion. I am Aishu, joined by Rahul. Today, we are breaking down a major shift in India's economic strategy, the transition from a $600 billion agriculture economy to a $1 trillion powerhouse.
This is a significant inflection point. We are moving beyond just production at the farm gate to a model focused on value addition, digital infrastructure, and global exports.
Right, a complete paradigm shift.
Exactly. With 46% of India's workforce still dependent on agriculture, this transformation is a strategic necessity for employment and national food security.
One of the most impressive parts of this story is the digital public infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
The Digital Agriculture Mission has already created over 7.63 crore farmer identification numbers and surveyed 23.5 crore crop plots. This provides a massive data foundation for the entire country.
And the integration of artificial intelligence is also a game changer. The 2026-27 Union Budget introduced Bharat Vistar, which stands for Virtually Integrated System to Access Agricultural Resources. This is a multilingual advisory tool that integrates the government's digital land records, known as Agri-Stack, with scientific practices from the Indian Council of Agricultural Research.
It essentially acts as a 24/7 digital expert for farmers. When you combine that with tools like the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, WhatsApp chatbot, crop insurance, and technical advice become transparent and instantaneous for the average farmer.
However, we have to address the ecological bottlenecks that could slow us down.
Of course,
The state of India's environment. 2025 report shows that Punjab is extracting 156% of its annual groundwater recharge. Additionally, over 62% of groundwater samples there exceed safe limits for uranium.
that is exactly why the National Mission on Natural Farming is being institutionalized to restore soil health. As of early 2026, over 18 lakh farmers are enrolled across 18,000 clusters.
Mm-hmm.
Data from the National Institution for Transforming India, or Niti Aayog, confirms that 90% of these farmers have reported a significant reduction in their production costs.
Moving to the commercial side, India reached $51 billion in agricultural exports in the last fiscal year. The share of processed foods rose to over 20%. But to sustain this growth, we need trade policy stability.
Abrupt export bans, like the recent restrictions on wheat and non basmati rice, can hurt our credibility as a global supplier.
Definitely.
For instance, the wheat export ban was only recently lifted in February 2026 with a 2.5 million ton quota. We need consistent policies to secure long term global contracts and higher premiums for our farmers.
We also face the challenge of fragmented landholdings, which average just 1.08 hectares. This makes individual mechanization very expensive.
Right, the economies of scale just aren't there.
Exactly. The solution is the farming as a service model, like the Namo Drone Didi initiative. This program is currently deploying 15,000 drones through rural women's self-help groups to provide high-tech services to small farms.
Collectivization is also key to gaining bargaining power. The government has distributed over 430 crore rupees in matching equity grants to more than 6,500 farmer producer organizations. However, these collectives still need professional management to bridge the digital divide, as only 24% of rural adults currently possess basic digital skills.
To reach that $1 trillion goal, we must also diversify into allied sectors that do not depend entirely on the monsoon. The latest budget allocated 2,700 crore rupees for fisheries and 3,400 crore for the Rashtriya Gokul mission, which focuses on cattle development and dairy productivity.
Finally, we need to fix the post harvest losses, which remain as high as 30% for fruits and vegetables.
That's a huge loss of value.
It is. expanding decentralized, solar powered cold chains, and moving toward a circular bioeconomy where crop waste is turned into biofuels is the only way to ensure the farmer captures the value created after the harvest.
This has been a vital discussion. Transitioning to a $1 trillion agri-economy requires synthesizing technological precision with ecological resilience and professional management.
We hope this analysis helps in your preparation and gives you a clear view of the roadmap ahead. For more updates, subscribe to EdPodia and leave your valuable comments in the comments section.
Thank you for listening.